It's always weird coming in. I don't know. So if you think about like somebody coming into your door, or somebody like stepping onto the stage, or bumping into somebody at the store, or starting a YouTube video. Like, how do you do that? That's weird. I know this one video thing channel that I watch. I almost never watch it, but I've seen it a couple times. The guy sits down, or he's already sitting down in a chair, like a office chair, and then the video starts and he spins around in the chair, and that's the way he, I don't know what that's called, your entrance, I don't know. Anyway, okay, so apparently I need work on my clunky, awkward entrance. But, if you don't know by now, I'm new. I'm new at this YouTube thing. So you're going to have to bear with me and realize I'm a noob, and just either leave or enjoy my journey. All right. So there's a whole lot to talk about today. I'm not sure if I'm going to talk about all of it, but if you know me, you know I probably could start from here and just go on and on and on for the rest of the evening. But I will try to keep it brief and short. And let me stop and think. Okay, first off, see how quick that was? First off, I just got home from the coast. I've been there for a month. That was an experience. It was a multifaceted experience. So I verbally process. And so part of this could be just me verbally processing, but updating you as well and sharing, my insights and stuff. And so, man, that could be really a whole segment. So let me think about it. But what I should talk about, so the day after I got home, I was gone for a month. I left August 9th. I came home on September 9th, which was a couple days ago. And it was the day before Charlie Kirk was assassinated, which I'm sure you've heard about. So, there's a lot of ways to react to that situation. I'm not real easily moved or emotional, but I did feel a moment of feeling a tiny bit gut shot about it. I've watched Charlie Kirk. Not a lot. I don't really follow him. I kind of have a fair understanding of what it was he was about. But it's just really fucked up, that anyone would think it's okay to kill someone if it was outside of self-defense. Anyway, so I suppose maybe it would be good to have like a discussion, maybe with a friend. Maybe I'll do an interview kind of thing or whatever. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know how you feel about it. I know that there's some people that are just like ecstatic from what I've heard. They're probably fringe. They're probably just like the kind of people that are real worked up about, not sure what you'd call that. like brainwashed beyond all recognition as a human or something. Because I think when you take it right down to the basics, shooting somebody because you don't want them to perpetuate what they're saying, I guess, that's just fucked up. That's not right. That's not right on any planet that I know of. Anyway, so yeah, that's a lot to unpack. I'm not gonna do it right here, right now. I've seen a lot of people talking about it in various ways, and mostly from what I see, people are appalled, outraged, emotional, devastated, because it's not right. It's not right. It's not who we are as humans. It's not what we should be as humans, let alone Americans. I'm not real emotional about it. I just know when something's not right. And not really even sure how to fix it. But I do know that it's just a phase of our development as humans on this planet at this time. It's a part of our evolution. It's a part of how we become who we are at any given point in time. It seems bad. It will end up being for good. Not that it's a good thing, but we end up, as humans, like babies, we go through these phases of disequilibrium and equilibrium. We get it figured out. We get it figured out. That didn't work. That was hard. That was tough. That was challenging. But now we got it figured out. Now we're here. And then we go to another level of our evolution and as humans, and we encounter some other stuff like AI right now. That's going to be like a whole new thing where we're going to get it wrong a lot. And then we're going to figure it out, because there's always going to be lunatics. There's always going to be really fringy, edgy, people on both sides of anything. I mean, we are on a planet of duality, if you forgot. So there is that. But there's also, the balance thing. So anyway, I'm very philosophical, if you haven't noticed, and I always have a lot to say about a thing, but it's because I do verbally process. I figure out how I feel about a thing or what I think by discussing it. And, from what I know about Charlie Kirk, he was the same way. He just wanted to discuss stuff. He wanted to impart his own brand and the brand of many others, common sense or wisdom or just normal human thoughts about how things should be. And then there's always those that are not in the mainstream mindset of how humans should be, how life should be, how Americans should be, how you should act, how you should treat people. So, when I was at the coast, I had a question about love. Like, what really is that? What is that? I know what they say about it. I know what is commonly said about it. Love conquers all. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. Oh yeah? How so? How does that work? So, I think there's affection. There's love as affection and affinity towards someone or something. And then there's all the other stuff they say about love that is not affection. And so I'm in the process of breaking it down, and I'll probably write a book, and I might make a couple of courses out of it and some articles and YouTube videos and so forth. Because it is one of those things that is like, yeah, how does that work? What do you mean by that? What exactly? How do you practically apply that concept of love? Because to me, it seems like there's a couple of different things going on. I've had different experiences with love that don't seem to fit what I hear about love. And so it's a big examination of that. It's just me digging down, because that's me. I like to drill down. I like to make sense of things, and I like to come back out of that bottomless pit with some practical, applicable information that we can use. And now that I have AI to help me, now I don't need AI to help me write. I can write. But I do appreciate its ability to help me sort through the information. I'm good at the questions. I'm good at the writing. But I really appreciate AI's ability to help me sort through the information. That is always expeditious, efficient. I like that. All right. Well, man. Okay. So this video really is like 4 videos, and I should probably do one on each topic because I could sit here all day, and nobody wants that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, so all right. Well, I do want to end with letting you know that when I was at the coast, I bought this really cool glass cup. I guess you'd call it a cup. So it's very rustic. It's clay. It's very rustic. And I like it. I like it so much. I think it's already my favorite cup. Anyway, so all right, well, I'm really glad that you showed up, that you waited all the way to the end of me jabbering on, and I'm just glad you're here. I'm always glad you're here. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to hear from you. I want to hear from what your comments are. Like, what about what I said, just now was something you want to comment on or talk about or tell me and share with me. I appreciate that because, people read the comments. I mean, me, if I'm watching a video, I'm watching the video, I'm listening, I'm reading the captions, and I'm reading the comments simultaneously. I'm doing all of the above. I don't know why I do that, but I can't be the only one. So, you tell me what you think. You tell me how you feel. You tell me your perspective on the whole deal, and we'll go from there. All right? I appreciate you. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.